What is up, YouTube? So I'm gonna try to do something a little different. I owe you guys a lot of videos that I really haven't had time to even begin to start processing and stuff like that, but I don't even remember the last video that I posted. So quick catch up is I don't think I posted a video pretty much since I was working on the house, and so yeah, so my buddy Austin, he was around in the background on some of the truck videos. He was there when we took the bed off, and he came into town to practice with Wally, and then he and I went up to Idaho together. So he was up in Idaho and he got me hooked up there, and then he came back here and started doing his own thing, you know, just running his own little contracting business and just doing side jobs. And so when I packed up my stuff, I went out to South Carolina. I was there for a while, started running those shutdowns and stuff with the guy that I went to Kentucky with, and I met up with Austin, you know, just for a quick second when I was headed out of town, and you know, he was like, "Man, I'm making good money doing this stuff, you know." He's like, "It's really paying off." I was like, "Man, that's awesome." But I had my sights set on other things at the time. You know, I wanted to just get more experience doing business type things and kind of understanding the whole deal before I kind of dove that far. And so I worked with Roman until end of April, something like that, beginning of May, and we ended up catching a layoff. We were supposed to be off for a little while, ended up being a little bit longer, and so it was no big deal. Wally said he might have some work coming up, so I was entertaining coming back to Colorado. So I turned down some other jobs just so I could get some stuff done at home and whatever else. And so, you know, I decided to fly out to Colorado and take a visit. And I was like, oh, well, I'll just come by, see what's going on, you know, whatever. And this literally, like, the same day that I booked my ticket to fly out on Monday, Austin was like, "Yo, is there any way you could be here tomorrow and help me out on a project?" And I was like, "Yeah, let me hold on." And I put him on speaker, and I was like, changed flight to 7 a.m. This was at midnight my time. I went to bed about 2, and then got up at 4, drove out to the airport, flew into Colorado. Ended up helping him out for a couple of days, and he was like, "Man, you know, there's a lot of work out here. If you want to come out, you know, we can team up and work together for a while." And I was like, "All right, sounds good." So I flew back home on Thursday. Friday, I got the tires rotated on the truck, got new tires put on the camper, loaded up the camper, and hauled out to Colorado. So today is September 14th. I just got back off of a 2-week vacation. And then I just got back today, and so I'm still in Colorado. But yeah, so Austin and I worked together. He got in with a commercial contractor, a couple commercial guys that do just a little bit of everything. These people are a GC that do steel buildings and things like that. And then I've gotten in, he got in with another GC that does more residential, smaller projects. He does some stuff like apartment complexes, things like that. And then, so we were just doing some stuff for those guys. And then he decided to move back to California. So I decided to stay and keep working for those guys. And so I've picked up some work with them, and it's been fantastic. I have expanded into my own. So I started my LLC last year, and I didn't really use it. But the way LLCs work is it's really just like they call it a pass-through entity. So, you know, like any money that you make through the business is still taxed to you as the owner. If you're a sole proprietor LLC, you know, like a single member LLC. So I'm the only person in it. You know, I don't have any co-owners or anything like that. And so basically it's the same as just getting paid $10.99 to yourself. But it is like a protective entity for business, you know, so like they would come after business things if there was an issue, right? Like if I got sued, it would be sued against the LLC and not so much my personal. So it's a good protection. And then I have business insurance and stuff like that. And so to come full circle, you know, like now I'm rig welding, right? Like I'm running my own business, and so I haven't had the chance to pipeline, and honestly I don't know that I will. I really enjoy doing what I'm doing now. If an opportunity came up, you know, like right place, right time, I might go out and do it for a little while just to say I did it. But I'm really just kind of running all over the place, and so I decided I wanted to start doing things a little bit different with the YouTube channel and just start explaining the hustle, you know, just like I posted on YouTube or on Instagram that I was going to be doing some videos basically as like a business type thing. I'm thinking about maybe starting a small business course. You know, I'm not a business teacher or anything or whatever. I almost have a degree in project management. I have 6 classes left. I actually just started school yesterday, which means I need to log in to do that. But yeah, so I'm really just going to bring you guys along and show you the whole picture and explain to you how to hustle your ass off. I made a post the other day on Instagram that said I'm gonna fuck around and do enough of these side jobs to buy me a Lambo one day. And so I've been hashtagging him Lambo Money. And so if you want to call it this series, I'm just gonna call it Lambo Money. Basically is what I'm getting at. Just pretty much going after, you know, the big goals. I was watching a video the other day and I talked about it on my podcast. So if you haven't checked that out, check it out. It's called The Welding Show. It's on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud. I just got an invite to get onto Amazon, so Amazon Music. So I'll be on Amazon Music here very shortly. It came in while I was on vacation, but yeah. So I'm gonna wrap this one up. This is basically just a full catch-up video, and I'm gonna turn the camera off and start recording another video that you guys should subscribe and check it out. It's gonna be the first video showing the hustle. I mean, I went to bed at 2 last night because I was up working on getting my schedule and everything set up right, and then flew into Denver at 11, hour back up to pick up my truck. Got up there at 12, ate some lunch. I haven't even unpacked. My bag is over there in the floor. And yeah, just like straight to work on 4 hours of sleep. Next exit. Sorry, I'm driving to a location to pick up some stuff and then head off. So stay tuned. Sorry for the shaky video. It's attached to my windshield. I need to find a good mount situation, but yep, stay tuned. Check out the next video. Hope you guys are doing well. Hustle your ass off. And what I was going to say about the podcast was your goals need to be big enough that they scare you in a way, you know, and they need to be big, because if it's not big, you're never gonna, you know, it's good to set little small milestones, but don't set your goals low. So whatever you're thinking of right now, you know, like think of a goal, and then think of it, and then, you know, like whatever popped in your head just now, like I need to set a big goal, and it's like, oh, I need to make whatever, $1 million. It's bigger than that. It's bigger than whatever you just thought of. It's astronomically bigger than that. Set it for 20, you know, and then that gives you something to keep striving for. Give yourself a, you know, a good happy medium, you know, like if you make it to this point, you'll be happy, but the big goal is the top. Never stop striving for that. But anyway, you guys stay cool, stay dangerous, be safe, and check out the next video and you can start watching the hustle. Peace.